If we're going to compare something, Pedro,
let's compare the exact same CPU against itself. Oh, wait, the comments are gone. Okay. Oh, well. Well, this is Aikido Herty. You may know him from the Solus project, which originally, a long, long time ago, like 3 years ago, was a Debian-based distribution, which was basically reliant on GNOME 2 with, again, a custom theme and certain different things, but Aiki has since joined the Solus project. And we've already talked about Solus OS a couple of different times, and with Solus 1.2, which is the... Has it been released? I don't think so. But it is an upcoming, very close to upcoming version of Solus 1.2, which is an entirely new distribution, it isn't actually based off of any pre-existing one, so I commend them for that. And he posted some benchmarks to test how Solus OS did on the same hardware when compared to Ubuntu 16.04 and Linux Mint 17.3. And the very first comment was from Michael Speth. He is also one of our regulars over on Linux Gamecast Weekly, which is that other show we do. And his comment said that, what is this, a benchmark of the Celeron M what have you's performance? And I was forced to agree, because this is about as useful a benchmark as getting repeatedly kicked in the groin by the same person and asked how much it hurt after each one. And I only actually put this in the notes because someone on Twitter, at the Linux Hippie, asked us to benchmark Solus OS 1.2 when it came out. And if I had a spare SSD, I would. But right now,
I don't know, man. I was reading through this, and like you said, I mean, it's a dual-core Celery, and I was like, they still make those. What you said, absolutely true. I mean, they definitely did roll your own distribution. Absolute kudos on that. That's something that would merit. I was like, okay, I'll at least put this in a VM and give it a go. Maybe. But, I mean, all this, it does show in the Phronix benchmarks. Take those with a grain of chainsaw. But, and I'm sure they were picked out. I mean, it is showing that it is faster than Ubuntu 16.04. And I'm like, why do you want to bench it against that? That's not fair. All right.
No, it should be fair. The thing is that it ran basically the same benchmark over and over, like the one from libxml. Mm-hmm. They say, okay, this works with 1 megabyte, and we'll also do 2 megabytes, 3 megabytes, 500K, 6, 7. Well, okay, you done 1, maybe 2. That's enough. You made your points. There's a bunch of other benchmarks missing.
Well, that's what I was getting to, is the choice selection of the benchmarks that were
put in there. Most of them are libxml2 in 50K increments.
That's right what I go to when I'm looking at a distribution. I was like, how fast is libxml? I mean, deal breaker right there. But really all this benchmark tells people, I'm not being mean, I'm being genuinely honest with you here, is that if you have an outdated laptop and you need a Linux distro for it, Solus seems pretty fast with a libxml.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks like a very interesting distribution. Maybe not because of the speed, because I'm not sure how reliable would these results be, but because of Budgie, which is the desktop they're developing, which looks very nice. This is something that is quite similar to Chrome OS.
Budgie is very much... it was definitely very much inspired by the Chrome desktop, as it were. Mm. I don't know what does Google call it? I know it has a name, but I can't remember. Oh well.